Welcome to the show with DaMarco and Kaila. Deep dive into life twists, see you later. We got questions, got thoughts, no hesitation. Why we like this now is your destination. Pop culture, trends to daily grind hustle. Breaking it down, talking truth, no muzzle. You feel lost, sometimes we gonna navigate. Letting you know it's never too late. Why are we like this now? Gonna figure it out with a pow, pow, pow. DaMarco and Kaila taking the bow. Join us on the journey, we'll show you how.
Are we good? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Okay.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Marco, aka DaMarco. You are now tuned in to the Why Are We Like This Now podcast. This is my lovely co-host Kaila. Kaila,
Hi.
how you doing?
Good.
So how was your weekend?
Good. I didn't really do a whole lot except watch the All-Star Weekend.
Oh yeah, that's what I did too. I went to the movies, but I always go to the movies by myself. But I guess that was the whole big thing, is that like was the All-Star, and I guess we can jump into that already. All-Star Weekend. That was like All-Star Weekend was like one of like the biggest. I feel like it was like one of like the biggest weekends. Like, you wanted to be there. Stars were going to be there. Celebrities, whatever city was going to go to. And I kind of feel like it's fading. Almost like...
It is.
Like the Pro Bowl. So before we get started on exactly what happened during the weekend, like, which one would you prefer? Like the... Did you even watch the Pro Bowl?
Sometimes I do. Pro Bowl to me is more like a celebrity type thing. It's kind of because they're picked, by fans or whatever, or they were. I don't know. They still do it that way. I didn't watch the last one, but
I was gonna say, you probably don't even know that like this year was a whole like it was a flag football thing, and they had like games, and they had like...
No, so I did know that it was like a skills challenge or whatever.
Yeah, it was almost like a combine.
They were trying to make
weird.
it almost like the All-Star thing. They kind of switched it up, kind of like the All-Stars, where they had like a skills challenge. So I had read about it, but I didn't actually watch the Pro Bowl this year. But the All-Star challenge I did.
That's what I'm saying, is like, whenever I was a kid, I remember like NBA All-Star, Pro Bowl. It was the coolest fucking weekend because like the best fucking players from each division, they're gonna play. And in the Pro Bowl, they were gonna go hardcore. They were gonna smash. We've seen fucking videos of like punters getting fucking smashed on Pro Bowl. Kobe was gonna go hard regardless. NBA All-Star. You're gonna play all out. You know what I mean? And it's kind of like it's lost. And I feel like they're scared they're gonna get hurt. And I understand like the whole injury thing, but at the same time, it's like it's still the same game. I just don't understand. Yeah, it's entertainment.
That's what it's for, and that's what the NBA is, and that's what NFL was meant for. It wasn't meant for like who's the best at everything. It's entertainment in all reality. That's just what it is. And with the All-Star team and LeBron James saying, I'm not going to play because I have a discomfort, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, any other person, like, Kobe would never do that. Like, any other person would not fucking do that. Not only that, he left, like, his team with, like, I think, like, 7 people or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like, you were picked, you were picked for this shit, and now, like, why didn't you, like, let somebody else come up? There's another young person that didn't get to come up and take your spot because all of a sudden, like, you felt like discomfort. Like, the way he said it, it rubbed me wrong. It's just the way he was like, yeah, you're not gonna see me because I got discomfort.
Honestly, you sound like a bitch.
That's a whole other fucking. That's a whole other thing. Because I have rants. I have rants of LeBron. Look, like, I know we're gonna get into the All-Star game. Just LeBron as a athlete, I like him. I like that he never is in the news about like any of his like transgressions. Yeah. Like there's never any of his personal business. It's never in there. He's a good family man. You know what I mean? As an athlete, you really like, he is a good like role model. But Jordan was a winner. he would sell his first fucking son, his last kid to win. Do you know what I mean? Now, I'm not saying that it's good, but what I'm saying is just like there are some things that you just have to do, and like that. I guess the only thing I've never respected about LeBron is the whole like I feel like every time he needs whole new players, it's always like like his team, and then they're always like LeBron didn't know about these trades, and LeBron no, they know the teams that he's on. They will do whatever they can to make him happy because they know he's a good player. Because he's a badass player. I can't take away from his talent and all that shit. But like you said, discomfort for an NBA All-Star game, you don't even have to go hard. Like, you're just being a bitch.
And you have the whole fucking summer and all of this time to recover. It's not like you're playing the NBA like in like a month or so. Like, it's over. Like, you don't play again until like September or October or somewhere in there. Like, that's when it starts again.
And that's what I'm saying. Even if you do have some, it's okay to be injured. Let another young man come up. That's why it was boring to me. Oh, I mean, like let's get into it. Like, they had a whole like 4-team thing. I know that they're trying to change some things, but like the whole like first one to 40, you could tell that they were just throwing the ball up. There was no calls. It's like the only reason why we're watching is because there's nothing else to do. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like I had a long run because you know I do the runs and stuff. So like I'm just like trying to relax at home and there's nothing else on. So let me watch this. And it's like, let me change the channel where fucking USA and Canada are fighting. They're fist fighting. Sometimes I wonder why I don't watch hockey because they're fist fighting and shit. And we have Mr. Discomfort over here and I don't know. But that's what I mean. Is that like the whole setup of these games have just. I don't even know why they even do them anymore. I hate to see them go because as a kid I love to see it, but at the same time if they're not even gonna play, let's just let them have a break or set something else up. Like all it is a whole gimmick. Now if we have to choose between NBA and NFL, at least the NBA they go out there. Yeah. And they have the stars out there. Like I do like what's the celebrity game on Friday. It's always better, and I hate it because it's on a Friday when you don't even know about it, and then you don't see it until the next day. You watch all the funny shit that Drewski did, and the highlights, and you're like, dang, I missed it. And, Kai Cenat did this funny, and you're just like, oh man, and you missed the whole thing. They might as well just do a celebrity game. They might as well do that on a Sunday instead of because like if they're not gonna go all the way and they're not gonna even fucking play a game, like what's the point?
Did you see? Speaking of Drewski, did you see the video of him looking at like what's his name?
When he got the fucking NBA the MVP, him and Kai Cenat, they were both looking at him like
he's like the whole time. And I'm like, dude, like if you focus and the whole time he acts like he was like LeBron James of the game or something. I'm like, dude.
But what I get out of this is that like it's the first Sunday with no football. We have shit to do, and we're watching this. We're watching this spectacle of whatever because we have nothing. We're on a football hangover, and now we have to wait 7 months, and now we have to deal with bullshit like this. And now, what are you watching next Sunday?
I don't know.
You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. There's people here talking about opening day, and I'm like, I don't know if I watch baseball like that.
I watch baseball here and there, but it's not something that catches my attention where I watch the entire game, like every single game or anything. I'm a Red Sox fan because I'm from the East Coast, but it's not something I watch all the time. Like I watch the important stuff in baseball. I just can't get myself to watch like every game, but I do get excited, like if I go to like an Angels game or a Dodgers game, or because I'm in California, I do get excited to go to those games because I love going to like any game. Like it's so fun.
Going to the game is what makes it a thing. And
yeah,
that's why like sure. I'll go to any baseball game. I don't care who. I mean, I'm a Braves fan only because of the way I grew up. I'm from Texas. I'm a Texas boy. Yeah, country. Yes, I love Texas, but I can't think of one Texas team that I can go for. Except for the Dallas Stars, and I don't even watch fucking hockey like that. And I used to like the Mavericks. I had a Nowitzki jersey that I wore the people I used to hang out with back in the day, they'll tell you that I wore this white Nowitzki jersey every fucking day because it was just so clean, the fucking white on white. And Nowitzki, you know how he fucking he beat fucking the Lakers and LeBron and all that whole run. That was probably one of the best runs ever. Different story. We'll talk about it at a different time. But yeah,
and I was there for one
yeah.
game.
But
That's like we were at the same game, remember? But we didn't know each other.
yeah, but it's just like there's nothing. I don't know. But out of this whole weekend, even when we were kids, what was your favorite thing to watch? Friday is a celebrity game. Saturday is a Seals game, and then there's an All-Star game. When you were a kid, what did you like to watch?
So the All-Star game was funny. I always thought of it as funny, but like my favorite thing out of the whole All-Star thing was the dunk contest. That was always
Hands
my
down,
favorite.
and that's what I wanted you to say, and I just figured that you were gonna say that because since I was that's like from Michael Jordan jumping from the 3-point line to Spud Webb's little ass, like the dunk contest out of anything is probably the best thing ever. What did you think of this year's dunk contest?
Let's just say I agree with you when you said it's not getting better as time goes by.
I feel like Mac McClung is keeping it alive. And
Yeah,
there's
for sure.
And there's nobody competing with him. Like
No.
Castle did that last dunk that Castle did, and we'll put it up here in a minute. But the last
Through the
dunk that
legs.
Castle did was through the legs and behind the back, and man, that shit
Yeah.
was so clean. But other than that, it's like they didn't even give a fuck. Like they didn't care. But McClung, man, he came out there from the
like his
jump with the car.
Like the three-peat, like his creativeness. Like he came out with the Kia, and then he had who was it in there? I forget who he was. His brother or someone who was holding the basketball.
You're holding the basketball, yeah.
Yeah, and then he also did one where he hit the basket and then dunked it, and that was
Remember
good
when
too.
they said white boys can't jump? Man, that motherfucker can fly.
And he was getting ready too. You saw in the beginning, like he was practicing jumping. I'm like, damn, he jumps really good. Yeah.
I'm like for him to clip his foot when he jumped over, like so Blake Griffin jumped over the Kia. When Blake Griffin jumped over that Kia years ago, he jumped over the hood. McClung jumped over the car, over the person,
in a person,
and then clipped his foot and still landed. I mean, he tripped, but
he fell a little, but at least he did the dunk. That's the most
Yes.
important thing. Is he
Yeah.
did the dunk.
But that-
and then when he did fall, like fall a little bit, he still got back up really quick. It's not like he fell and was like, oh, I'm hurt, you know.
And then, I'm not gonna lie, like as I was looking and I'm like, okay, I'm an underdog guy. What is Castle gonna do? Mac McClung can't just be the only one. No, he did. No. He did the double fucking pump on the fucking shit whenever he did the two balls on there, and then when he jumped over them and he hit the fucking thing. And I'm like, God damn, this dude is the only one. The last time I can think of is 2016 of whenever Levine and in fact we'll play some things here. There's been years and years of dunk contests.
Yeah, because my favorites were honestly, and I know like a lot of people are gonna be like, what the fuck? But like one of my favorites was Nate Robinson doing it, and it's only because he's so
because he a small fry.
So small, but he jumped over. He cleared Dwayne Wade and stuff like that. Like I don't know, I just like 2006.
This is what you're talking about, right?
Jumped over Spud. Yep.
Yeah.
When he jumped over Dwight Howard, I knew you were gonna say that. I had this lined up for you. I knew, man.
He gets over this. He's 6'11".
Look at him. Dwight Howard is 6'10".
He can jump over Superman. He should win it.
And look at that.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
And he's
Look at young LeBron.
I think that dude's like 5'7" or 5'8" at the most.
I'm calling fade to fade.
How tall? Let me check.
Look at that. Look at that. Oh man.
Yeah. Look that up.
Real
it.
dude.
And see, for me, I don't know. I just loved it. And that's when you ask me like, oh, what's your favorite? That's like the first thing that came to mind. I think it was like 2006, 2007, maybe 2000. No, it wasn't 2008. But I think it was 2006 or 7. But
Nate Robinson.
Are you looking at how tall he is?
5'9".
Oh, okay. So,
2 inches,
was a
2 inches
little
shorter
off.
than,
I,
two
I
inches
said
shorter
I
than
said
me. 2 inches shorter than me, and I probably can't jump. We're not gonna talk about Mexicans can't jump. So. Hey, do you know what do you know what NBA stands for? No Browns allowed.
I was like, I know what it stands for, but I didn't know what you were gonna say.
No, there's been a couple. There's been a couple. I see you, Trey. I see you. But um, mine, I can think of. Whenever I was a kid, I liked Jordan jumping over the 3 point. But one of my favorite was Vince Carter putting his fucking whole arm in the fucking thing.
Oh,
But
and the full basket,
but my
yeah.
favorite, and I was already older at that time, was Aaron Gordon. Let me see if I can find it here. Aaron Gordon. So it was him and Zach Levine. I don't know if you remember that. Like him and Zach Levine were like, it was like a thing there too. Hold on, let me see if I can get this one. Oh, yep, found it. When he went under two legs,
Oh,
there's just no way he shouldn't have got this one. This was 2016.
No, that might be.
yeah. So that's what it is. I think it was like 2015 or 16.
Oh my god.
That's,
Oh my god.
that's a good one.
He knew it too. Look at him. He knew it too.
Yeah, he was ready. He was like, I know I did good.
I've been saying this since 2000. It's over, ladies and gentlemen.
Right?
But see, you hear how they said it's over, ladies and gentlemen, and he still
Yeah.
lost this year. Do you realize he still lost this year?
Uh-huh.
Look at that.
That's so bomb. Yeah, that's really good. I don't know how I forgot about that one.
That was
I think it's just
2016.
the Nate Robinson one just carries with me. I don't know. It just
Because
I think it's
he's a small fry.
and it's just like old school kind of thing. I don't know. It's kind of like I don't know. I just love that one.
And this just came up.
And probably because he was on the Celtics too. So
Let's just watch a little bit of these dunks real quick. This was Spider Mitchell. I put it on mute so we can talk about
yeah,
it.
that's
Oh
right.
my,
I
see,
remember that one.
like even that, like, do you feel like maybe like dunks have just been? This
Oh, the one with the cape. Yeah, Dwayne Wade
this is when Nate Robinson beat him though. I think this is when
Yeah.
Nate Robinson beat him.
with the cape.
Do
Yeah.
you feel like there are just too many now that they can't do one? They can't think about it anymore? Look.
No,
So he
no.
went over the hood. So he
Yeah, I
went over the
remember.
hood and
Like,
not. Yeah,
I remember that one too. That one was the popular
that's the
one.
same
And
one. Yeah, with Nate Robinson
that
going
too,
over.
I remember that, yeah.
Oh! I don't
I don't
remember that one.
that.
Oh!
I don't
See,
remember that one too well, but that's not that for me. That's not that cool.
look at
But,
McClung. See, this is McClung, and this was 2 years. That was 2 years ago. Because he's a three-peater. Look, and
yeah,
and the thing about it is did you know that like he made, and there he is again. That was the first year. Did you know that he made more money off of the dunk contest than he did because he only plays in the G League. He's a mediocre basketball player, but a dunk contest.
I mean that's how it is sometimes. It's the same with the 3-pointer. Some people are super good at making 3-pointers, like
Oh yeah, because Dame Lillard was supposed to hit finish that three-peat for the 3-point contest, and what's his name won Tyler Hero. It was
Yeah,
just a white.
Hero.
It was just a white guy's night.
I
It was just
knew
a
he
white
was-
guy's night.
I already knew. I thought Hero wasn't white. I thought he was something else.
No, Tyler Hero won the 3-point.
No, I know, but I didn't know he was white. I thought he was like something else.
What did you think he was?
I don't know. No, I mean, his skin's white, but I thought he was like,
Oh,
was
I get
something
it. I get it. Well, the way that Italian people say that they're not white.
oh yeah. It was like, I don't know. It's weird, yeah. Because Italian people are, their skin's white, but
Yeah, it says Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero is American
But
nationality
honestly,
and white
you have to
Caucasian.
admit, Hero's a really good shooter. He is, and he has like helped his team tremendously because of his shooting. His shooting is so amazing. Like
And
he's like he almost never misses.
right. And a side note, we're watching all these dunks that I forgot about all of these.
Yeah, I did too.
Whew.
I don't know why Nate Robinson's always in my head, but his dunk
Yeah,
is always
because
in my head. Like forever. Like I don't think it will ever.
yeah, because this is the one. Like, if you get anybody that, like, if you ask the majority is gonna tell you that this is the best one ever. And he was there this weekend. And,
Yeah, he was.
You know,
He was
yeah,
watching.
yeah, he was watching,
They were
and
doing-
he was in there like Vince Carter, like
They made a whole big spectacle about that one, about
Yeah.
Vince Carter and his not 3-point dunk contest.
yeah, because like it's one of those things that like at that time look at all the all stars. Like, you know what's crazy about this? Does this make you feel old? Like this is the year 2000. You and me are the same age. We were in like 9th, 10th grade. Mm-hmm. And this looks old. Like, the video looks old, but...
Like the graphics. No,
Like the graphics,
I
yeah.
look at videos and I'm like, oh shit, I feel like super old because even my kids, like, they're like, did you have black and white
God
TVs? Like, do not ever ask me that again. You're grounded. Get out of here. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. But like, black and white? Are you fucking kidding? Because I told them I was born. Because they asked, like, oh, when were you born? I'm like, 1985. And they're like, you were born in the 1980s? Like, I almost died.
Look at this.
I'm
Look,
like,
look, look,
dude,
look,
I'm
look, look,
gonna
look.
be 40 this year, not 70. Okay.
And it's over. It's over. But
Yeah.
but I feel like
It's
we're part of one of the best generations ever.
Oh,
We've been through.
Because we're not before the millennials. We're just starting the millennials. So it's like we've been through like the Ataris, we've been through the Nintendos, we've been through,
Sega.
all of that stuff. Having one TV in our entire house is like 27 inches to now like my kids
In that mug, do you see that elbow? Oh my god, that dunk with the in the elbow shit. And
Even-
everybody look at Jason Kidd. God dang, look at this. God, it was so much fun back then. Look, fucking Michael Keaton.
It really was. Oh yeah, he was always at those. Was he even at this one? Didn't even
Oh
show.
my god, look at that shit. Look, God,
Dang, and hanging off. That's like, it reminds me of when MJ would hang off and break the glass.
no, MJ, you talking about Shaq?
Shaq. Sorry, Shaq. Not MJ. Sorry, I got confused. Shaq, yeah.
Okay, you're
He
gonna have
broke
these
the glass.
people. You're gonna have these people talking about you don't know sports.
I know. But I've been talking about it the whole time.
I know.
So, no,
But
yeah.
yeah. So like the dunk contest, that was like the best part of the whole weekend. Every single time, it was like the best part of the
always.
weekend. But McClung, I never thought, and I don't want to make this a race thing. I don't want to make it a race thing, but like the white guys are keeping the fucking everything alive. Like Tyler Hero won the 3-point. Matt McClung's not even in the fucking league. He playing G League, and I just think they need more people. I like why LeBron never did the fucking dunk contest.
I don't even know, to be honest.
Like even if you were, I was he.
Because he was supposed to be like MJ's like second, like everybody always compared him to MJ, as to like the way that he did things or the way that he shot or the way that he did this or whatever. Like a lot of people compared him to that. And it's like, okay, then why do you not participate,
Because he's scared. He's a scared little bitch. He's scared that how it's going to look. And I don't understand because like, it doesn't matter. Even if you weren't the best, like, now you're 40. You know what I'm saying? He's our age. You know what I'm saying? What year did you graduate?
High school?
Yeah, high school. I didn't go to no other school. I ain't gonna
I played
fucking.
2005.
What, you think I went to fucking Hillman College and shit? You know what I'm saying? Fucking.
Oh, I want to make sure I knew what you're talking about.
Because LeBron graduated in '03, and it's like I remember whenever he didn't go to college, and because he accepted gifts and because he had that Hummer, and so he had to go straight to the league. And I remember he was supposed to be the next Jordan and shit. So like I remember all these things, and like the way my body's feeling, I understand. I understand things happen,
Oh, yeah.
but that's what I'm saying. It's just like
Discomfort.
I wake up with discomfort, motherfucker. Shit, like
I'll never get over the fact that he let them down. Like the fact that he said, "Oh, I have discomfort, so I'm not gonna play." But it's like, motherfucker, you already knew you weren't gonna play. So why didn't you just give someone else a fucking chance and play? You know, like, it's not that serious. But I know I'm making it more serious than it needs to be. But like, come on, man. You left your team with one less player because you had mild discomfort. And I get it. Okay, if you didn't want to play, not a big deal. Then just let someone else play in your place, you know? With the mild discomfort, I can't. Like, Kobe would be, like, smacking the shit out of him.
yeah, because I don't know if you remember the last time Kobe had played. Like they wanted Kobe was going to retire, and they wanted him to win, but even if they wanted him to win, he didn't care about what they wanted. He was gonna win. He was just gonna. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like everybody had a winner mentality, and that's what I'm saying. It's like the whole All-Star weekend now. That's what I'm saying. Pro Bowl, All-Star. They just need to do something. They need to do something else. Like if y'all want to be, I don't want to say bitches, but yeah, if you want to be bitches about it.
Yeah,
like,
exactly
but that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of these people are. Okay, this is what I'm saying. A lot of these people are not even going to make the Super Bowl. They're never going to make the playoffs, or they'll barely make the playoffs. Like, what are you scared of getting hurt for? You know what I mean? Like whenever I played Madden as a kid, I wanted to play Madden because it was going to have the best players versus the best players. It didn't even matter about the teams. It was the best players versus the best players. AFC versus NFC, we're going to play the best team. And because in real life, AFC and FC, we're going to play. Same thing. Eastern Conference, Western Conference, best players, we're going to fucking play in the basketball. When I played NBA, whatever, when I was playing as a kid, NBA 2K, whatever, all that. Like, I'm going to play with the East versus West because, like, you're going to play with the best players. Yeah. And, like, why not play it? Why not? I get, oh, yeah, there's more to it than after that because of that. And maybe I'm not looking at it right. And I hate agreeing with you because I feel like we don't have, like a different side of it, but I can't think of another side about that. I can't think of an argument. The only argument I can think of is saying like, hey, I'm trying to save myself for whenever the playoffs come. And it's just like, you play for Chicago or you play, Trey Young, you play for Atlanta. Like you're a badass player, but y'all are not going to go nowhere, and do shit, you know what I mean? And so that's, and the other thing is the sad thing. Did you see, like, I can't think who's taking over, but did you see like, this is the last year TNT really gonna do it anymore? So there's no more like Ernie and Chuck and all that shit. That's sad as fuck. Like, end of an era. On top of that, let's talk about height here.
Oh, okay.
You're mad we got heels on? For what? Wait. Stand up straight. Wait.
All these dumbass heels on.
Look.
Y'all look so stupid. That's why they don't have no clothes in y'all sizes. That's why y'all can't get no clothes. That's why y'all can't buy no clothes in y'all sizes. Y'all buy a bunch of stupid ass clothes. Y'all gotta get them all adjusted. All stupid ass clothes. Y'all don't have no clothes in y'all size. That's why y'all that's all stupid ass clothes. WNBA is for we not about the right size. Sure is. We're joking.
It's funny he hasn't said that we're joking. It's funny that at first he's like, it's the heels. I've never been, okay, I'm 5'11", so there are some taller women that I've seen, but like I've never had that like short person. He was like, oh, it's the heels. No, motherfucker, you short. You know what I mean?
Everybody knows you're short. Yeah.
What's the shortest guy you ever been with?
I think like 5'4" or 5'5". Like really small. Because I don't go by height. I don't really care.
So how do you know? You don't care? You don't care if you have a short guy or anything like that?
No, I really
No?
don't. I really don't. Like, it doesn't really matter to me. I mean, the person I'm with now is like over 6 feet, but like, normally I don't really care. Like, I'm just like, whatever. Like, it's other things that matter, not the height. I never really think of it. I feel like it's more of a new thing. Like a girl like wants to feel protected with like a big guy or something like that. But it was never like that before. I feel like that's more newer. Like with all these girls wanting people like because now like you'll see in the dating apps, girls want guys above 6 feet. So it'll be like, oh, keep swiping if you're not above 6 feet.
So, okay, so I see what you're saying. So it's kind of like the dating apps have kind of shop like a shopping type of, you know how like whenever you're shopping and you do like low price to high price type. That's how real motherfuckers do it. Like low price to high price. So that's what they do. So like, okay, 6 feet, so they filter out all the other shit. So I get what you're saying. Cause like, cause I know like a lot of people have a short people complex and shit. Like I don't know why short people are so fucking pissed off. I don't understand.
Angry like this show back in the day, like Sparky the dog. It's like the little angry dog that's like so mad all the time. But
cause like I love tall women. Like if I could find it's awkward. It's weird. The thing about it is it's because a man is, you know it. A man is supposed to be dominant. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So how can a man be dominant if you have to look down at the motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean? Like I'm supposed to be big dog. You know what I mean? And so like I think sometimes they say that it's a little man complex because they trying to be big dog, but they little, and you're like, get your motherfucker, you know. You
That
gotta.
happened to me recently. Well, not. I mean, kind of recently, like months ago. I was.
Don't get in trouble now.
No, I went out with this guy. He's super sweet. He's really nice. I like him a lot. He's my friend now. But like he was like 5'4" or 5'5". But I always wear heels when I go out. Always. And they're always like, I don't know, really fucking tall. Like stiletto heels. So they're pretty tall. And he's like, I never dated a girl that was taller than me. And I'm like, dude, I'm like 5'3". I'm really tiny. It's just I look taller because I'm wearing heels.
Got the heels, yeah.
He's just
So
like, it's
that
so
put you at
weird.
like 5'5", 5'6", right?
Maybe even 5'7". I don't know. They're pretty tall.
Got them 3-inch heels, eh?
3 or 4, yeah. Yeah, and he's just like, I never dated anyone taller than me. And I'm like, dude, I'm not. It's just it's just like the whole thing. It's just weird, you know? And I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna wear flats. I'm not gonna wear sneakers out, you know. I'm on a date with a guy. I don't know. That's just me.
I just think like I guess like you have that body dysmorphia thing. Like, you know, people always think that they're like fatter than what they really are, or so like I mean, weight you can lose. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Height you can't gain. So it's kind of like one of those things that like I guess like they know that they can't get any taller, so that maybe that's the reason why they're so angry. I have a lot of short friends, so if they see this, they're gonna be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" But I just don't like. I love me a tall woman. I'll climb a fucking ladder, but I'm a fucking freak, so it just so it doesn't matter.
Long
Like,
legs are super attractive. If I was a guy, it wouldn't matter how tall I was. I would like a tall girl too. I mean, long legs are if they're thicker long legs, not like super skinny long legs, but like thicker long legs. That's super attractive.
shit,
I mean,
but
I'm
WNBA, the motherfucking them legs, yeah. That's what I'm saying, and that's what like being with taller women, because I've been with tall women before, and them wearing heels and me being the same size, it does make you feel emasculated. It makes you feel emasculated. Like, can I really protect you? I mean, I can, you know what I'm saying, but I'm saying like,
the feeling.
you know what I mean? You're just like, yeah, can I really fucking protect you? Like, not can I really protect you? Do you feel protected? Do you know what I mean? Do you feel protected as me being a short dude? Do you know what I mean? Shit, I got that fire on me, shorty. You know what I'm saying? I got that motherfucking gun on me. You know, like no, but I think that's the biggest thing is that like whenever you're walking around with a woman that's taller than you, you feel emasculated.
Yeah.
I don't like I said, I love me a tall woman, but like I said, I'm 5'11", so like if a woman over 6 foot, like, but
That's hard to find anyways. So.
it's hard to find. I know. Are you playing some ball like I've been with a handful, but I don't know. It's one of those things that like you just don't. There's no discrimination, and that's like I was saying, is like you can't.
I don't discriminate against height. I'm just not one of those people, and it's probably because I always end up dating.
You a motherfucking liar.
I
If a
am.
motherfucker came up to you and he was 5'1", would you even give him a fucking chance?
Yeah, I mean, if he was,
You a damn
You-
liar.
and,
If
like,
online you gonna give him a chance. But once he comes up to you and you're and he looks up at you like this, and you look at them, you're gonna be like, what the fuck did I get myself into?
no, see, I don't even think of height like that. I'm just like, whatever, I guess if you're scrappy.
Little guys are always scrappy. They mad they short. They mad they fucking short. They scrappy as fuck. Always. They trying to fight for fucking height, and I don't even know why. Like what you fighting for? Fuck you fighting for, bro? Like you ain't gonna get any taller fighting nobody. You can beat up 100 dudes. Who gives a fuck? You still not gonna be fucking tall. Like what you scrappy for? You know what I'm saying? But I heard what you said earlier. You said all I care about is other things. Hey, fellas, you might be short. You gotta find some way to slang that thing. Go ahead and slang that. If you can't slang that thing, I don't know what to tell you, because like you're already short this way. I don't know if you short the other way. I don't know. I don't even know what to tell you.
They're not always. When they're short that way, they're not always short the other way. So, and same with tall. They're not always,
Also, did you see the Justin Tucker allegations?
I did. I really did. And it was really funny because, in a way, because it was funny to me because I started seeing it through, like, the memes online and, like, I don't know if you saw the old lady churning butter, like, on, and he was, like, laying down and she's, like, churning it on him. It was so funny. She's like, are you going to cream it and all this stuff or whatever she was, I forget.
And that's why I looked at you funny at first, because it was like, what do you mean funny? Like, because like these are actual allegations. So that's the thing for me. Like, okay, he has so many allegations, and he's a nasty motherfucker. Deshaun Watson, the shit he did, nasty as fuck. But it's not a crime.
No, I mean, it's not.
What? Like, okay, so all these people, look, I'm looking at it right now. For the Justin Tucker, it came up to 16 therapists from 8 spas making allegations from anywhere from 2012 to 2016. Justin Tucker was elite. He was kicking fucking field goals. Justin Tucker didn't fucking miss. And this is whenever it was talking about it. Like, when do you, as a woman, like, okay, do you side with women though? Like, do you say like, hey, like I believe you, or?
I only do if there's proof. I don't just side with someone just because they said something happened, because since like before we had all the social media, there was women accusing men of all this shit that never happened, and they would get arrested, go to jail, especially like during like the more it's always racist, but like in the more racist times where they would just accuse all black men of stuff, and then it's like they went to jail for nothing, because there was no proof.
It's funny you're saying that, because I'm wearing this Hillman shit from the Cosby Show. It never was for the whole Cosby shit. I ain't gonna talk about that shit because he actually went to jail for this shit. But that's what I'm saying is just like, so to go away from that, that's what I'm saying. Like Deshaun Watson had all these people. Justin Tucker have all these people. Did shit happen? Maybe it didn't. But nobody's gotten charged. And I don't want to say that because me having daughters, like if my daughter came to me and said, hey, so and so did this, and
You're gonna believe her.
I'm going full fucking force we going to the courts, and the courts ain't doing shit. I'm doing shit. That's what I'm saying. Is it's like you're suing for money, and
No.
How
There's no
many dudes in your life have you met that you were like, damn, you were a different type of freaky?
I mean, a lot.
Exactly. You were like, I don't know if I like this, but let's do it because you're freaky. Let's you know what I'm saying? Like Deshaun Watson did some freaky ass shit. The shit I was reading about, he did some freaky ass shit. But at the same time, being a freak isn't.
Not illegal.
It's not a fucking crime. It's not a fucking crime. And that's what I'm saying. Like hats off to these women. I hope you get the justice you deserve. If these people, if Justin Tucker really was doing this bullshit, man, fuck him. But at the same time, if charges are not brought, I don't believe you.
And so far, none that I know of. I haven't seen anybody bring any charges. It's more just suing allegations and all this stuff. But I know they're coming out of the woodwork, and women do that sometimes when they want money too. So I mean, I don't really believe things until I have seen evidence. You know, I'm just one of those people.
And it sucks though, because like a sexual allegation it's like a serious shit. Like it's a serious thing. Like now you're gonna be tainted your whole life, and you're gonna be seen as a shit. And like I said, as a girl dad, like I hope all hell comes to these men. I hope all hell comes to anybody that does anything sexual, whether it's fucking, predatory or rape or whatever it is. And you deserve whatever the fuck is coming to you. But at the same time, if you're just suing and it's just some shit, like there's no crime on being a freak. I like some freaky ass shit. I ain't gonna lie. There's some shit that even after I've done it, I kind of question myself, and I'm like, why the fuck did I like that? You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that's not a fucking crime. It's not a fucking crime for you to be a fucking freak. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just think it just sucks that there's that fine line of like not believing women. You know what I'm saying? As a woman, you could be both ways, but as a man, it's just like you can't really say shit because these women are going. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's what I mean. It's just like if there's no charges, I guess we both agree on that. I guess if there's no charges, until there's no charges.
That's why I thought the memes and everything were funny. And I've known of guys, like when I've traveled I was in the military, and I have seen guys go to like different kind of massage places looking for that type of thing. But like, that's not a crime. It's a crime if you're sexually assaulting someone. But from what I've seen, I haven't seen any.
I mean, to be fair, I guess it is a crime if you're paying for it. But at the same time, it's still not a crime. Like, it's not a rape crime. And that's
that's what I mean.
That's why. But because that's a whole other story of like things of like men paying for shit, prostituting and shit like that. And we'll talk about that on a different episode. But like, that's what I mean. It's not like.
I mean, technically,
I'm glad we agree on this, because that like sexual allegations, it's a serious thing, and I hate to see that, especially Justin Tucker. Justin Tucker is one of like the best kickers in NFL history, and you see these things now. Are the memes funny? I'm laughing every fucking time. Yeah. We laugh, you and me though. Like that's whenever we look in the camera, we're like, why are we like this? Because I'm laughing at this, and it shouldn't be funny, but this shit is hilarious. But at the same time, it's so serious. It's not a crime to be a freak. No. And like all I know is that if I'm a motherfucking massage therapist and you ask me for some freaky ass shit and I say no, and you fucking okay, no, we calling the cops, or we doing some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Like with the whole Cosby situation. Like, I don't know if he was doing whatever he was doing, but later on he got charged, so he's convicted. He's convicted. That's what he is, and that's what he is. So if he's a rapist, he's a rapist. Then he is what he is, whatever. But like, if like for Deshaun Watson, like you're gonna call him a rapist, how are you gonna call him a rapist if he never got charged for shit? You know what I'm saying? Because nothing ever happened. It's not a crime to be a freak, and I hate to side with freaky ass motherfuckers that might rape somebody, but at the same time, if there's no charges, there's no charges. I'm glad we see it the same way. So. All right, let's move on.
Men complimenting me means absolutely nothing because they think everybody's pretty. Men are so easy, it's disgusting. But when a girl compliments me, girl kiss me.
So first of all, y'all don't pay attention to her teeth, please.
they're really spacey. I don't know. I've always had a phone. I've always been like self-conscious about my own. So
Yeah. Second of all, men are easy. We are. I hate to say it. I mean, some motherfuckers just super horny, super fucking aggressive. That like, before we get to talking about what she was talking about, like, sometimes that's what makes me mad is that like, you'll see a girl who has potential to lose weight, but she won't lose weight because in the town she's in, all these motherfuckers are fucking her. So she's like, why the fuck do I need to lose weight? Why do I want to look better if motherfuckers still gonna fuck me? You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
They all gonna fuck you. Do it for you. Don't do it for another motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Am I right or am I wrong?
Their head. No, you're 100% right, because people getting all these BBLs and all these boob jobs and stuff, we all want to do it. Like, I want these things done too, but like, it's like we all want to do it to look better.
You know how many flat bitches I fucked?
I
Flat booty bitches I fucked? I mean, like,
I kind of don't think I could do that.
but that's what I'm saying though. That's what I'm saying. Like the BBL shit and the titty jobs. I understand you trying to do good for yourself, and that's what she was saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, but as a man, yes, if I go to the gym, I know I ain't gonna woman be like, in our head, we're gonna be like, damn, I can't wait for a woman. Like, no. But if a woman says, I've had girls that I've talked to that have been like, oh yeah, your muscles are getting bigger, and I'm like, I'm not even fucking working on muscles. You're lying to me. You know what I'm saying? But I know that they want to talk to me, so they'll say things. Same thing as men will say things. But if I walk into the gym and I do some motherfucking like shit, I push the 285, and shit, like right now, the other day I maxed out at 315. The dude is like, oh hey, yeah. You know what I'm saying? The dude complimented me like, all right, bro, I see you.
Pumps you up, gets excited.
Because he's not trying to get with me. You know what I'm saying? He's not trying to get with me. You know what I'm saying? So I know it's true. I know that it's the true fucking fact of saying like, damn, bro, I see you put up 315 pounds, bro. Like, hell yeah. Like, okay, I see you. You know what I'm saying? So like.
So that's what she's talking about, really. That's what she means. Like, when a girl compliments a girl, she knows that she's more sincere about her compliment. Like, she's like, oh, damn, like, okay, I know this is real. Because a girl said it to me. And girls are very, like, what's it called? Like judgy.
Not superficial? Oh, yeah.
And superficial and judgy and, like, all that stuff. So, like even me, like, if I see someone out and I'm like, oh, man, she has a cute dress. I'm like, oh, dang, girl, you have a cute dress. I love it, And then they get all happy because it's sincere. It's coming from me. But if it's a guy, he might just want to fuck her. So he's just, like, saying it to say it,
Oh,
and we know that.
Oh, because we all want to fuck, right?
I mean, it's a little...
No, but when you go out, tonight. Tonight's a Saturday. I mean, it's not, it's Monday, but I'm saying tonight's a Saturday. You're going to go out. You get all dressed up. First person you see is a dude, and he's just like, damn, hello, mama. Like, damn, I see you with the fucking, you know what I'm saying? In your head, you won't even hear what his compliment is. Why?
Because I'm thinking,
what?
Like...
Exactly, because he just want to fuck. Like, yeah. But if he got to, fellas, you got to be different. You got to be like, damn, no, mama, I see your earlobes.
Yeah, because the last time I went out, I didn't even get inside before I got home.
Yeah, well, little mama, look at your nostrils. I like how they're evenly come out like that, like how they're round and shit. Like, you gotta say some shit different because a woman always gonna think you're gonna fuck. The last guy that complimented
me said something different. He said, I'm gonna ID you, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. And I was like, I usually don't get carded outside. This is weird. And he's like, oh, it's just a new thing we're doing. And he wanted to know my name. But it was just some random guy outside. But I didn't know because he looked like he could have.
And you gave him your ID?
Yeah, I did. Because I thought I was like, maybe he's new. I don't know. So I gave him my ID.
Why are women like this? But that's what I'm saying. So like, look, you did that. So is there ever any medium? It's either like you're either hardcore like rejecting, like motherfucker, what the fuck, or here you go. You just gave some random dude your motherfucking...
He was checking IDs. I thought he was like one of the bouncers there. I was like, oh, maybe...
Bouncers where? You just said you was outside.
Yeah, outside of a bar. Like club place. Whatever. And I was just like, oh, maybe they're checking him outside now. Because they usually always... I go to the same place all the time.
Okay. So how'd he follow up? You gave him your ID, and then what?
And then he couldn't pronounce my name. So it was a mess. And then he's like, so how do you pronounce your name? And I was like, well, that's not what you need to be looking at. You need to be looking at my age. And I'm definitely old enough to be here. And then he's just like, well, tell me how to pronounce the name. And then he asked me to hug him and all this stuff. And I'm like, okay, no, this is wait. You definitely
that's protocol. I mean, every bouncer asks you to give them a hug. Like, I mean, that's just protocol. That's training 101 in a bar.
No, even the bouncers that usually work there, they always compliment my shoes or something because I had red bottoms on.
So see, you gotta be different. That fellas, I'm just saying, like, it worked because it was different. Yeah. Like, you can't say the same shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, you might be horny, you might want to, but you gotta be different. Like, I remember the way I pulled this tall girl one time. It was two tall girls, and they were together, and I was like, hey, can I ask y'all a question? And, they rolled their eyes, and they were just like, how tall are we? Because everybody always asked them how tall they were. Mm-hmm. And then, no, you got to think of something different. So I said something along the lines of, like, do y'all only hang out because y'all are tall? Or just something different that it was just like, oh, no, do you think you could get, like, the cereal off the top shelf? And they're like, what the fuck? Like, we're in the middle of a bar and you ask us about some cereal? Like, you got to just be fucking different. Do you know what I mean? And I took her home that night, but you just got to be different. You just got to say something different. And I don't know why it works, but it works. But that's what I'm saying. Is just like, why do women do that? As far as like I was saying before, like, if a girl is fat, and I don't fat shame. I don't know how fat is fat. I'm just saying, like, if a big girl doesn't want to lose weight because of her own health, because other motherfuckers are fucking them, like, when do you realize, like, hey, maybe I should make a change? Do you know what I mean? Like, why do women do that shit? And fellas are to blame too. Like fellas, we gotta get some fucking standards. We gotta have some fucking standards, bro. Like, but at the same time, I mean, we're gonna hope that you don't say shit.
Well, you're attracted to whatever you're attracted to. Because there are some guys, I know the whole torta thing is like big now to say, oh, I'm attracted to that. But, half the guys are not. They're just saying
some tortas. I guess I gotta take some of that back because I love me some tortas.
Okay, but so some people actually do. And then some people actually don't. But then it's like almost like you're glamorizing the bigger people are.
Like Lizzo. Let's take Lizzo for example. Like, she was, she big. Lizzo was big, and she had this whole empowerment, movement of big women and loving your body. And what is she doing now? She's losing fucking weight, and she's feeling fucking good, and all that whole empowerment shit has gone out the fucking window. Why? Because you feel better whenever you start bettering yourself. And she's probably doing it for no other reason but for herself. And that's the whole reason. It's just like, stop depending on other people. Like, I just don't understand, like that whole thing. Like, you gotta want better. You gotta always want better. And I just don't.
Yeah.
And it's not just like I said. It's just like, you can't just blame the women, because, man, I ain't gonna lie, shit, I'm off the tequila right now. And if some torta came through the fucking door right now, I might say what's up. I might say hello.
I might say what's up.
Do you want some extra mayonesa on that torta? Do you need some mayonesa?
Because there's also like women who like dad bods. So it's kind of into.
What's a dad bod?
That's just someone who's not like super fit and not someone who's super fat. It's just like you got like a little belly and you just,
it's a dad bod.
Like that.
But then you have the dad bod and you're like, you can love the dad bod, but you're still gonna go watch Magic Mike.
Well, that's like any guy.
That's what I'm saying. That's like, why?
Like
why?
Guy,
oh, I'm into the dad bod, but I'm still gonna go watch. Why do you even want to go look at that if that's not what you're into?
Like, I have a mom bod, but I know that
I've never heard of mom bod.
Well,
Take your shirt off right now. I'm just playing.
Wow. I think not that kind, but I have a little tummy because I had kids. But it goes with that. Like, it goes without saying. Like, a guy will have me and say like, "Oh, you're perfect for me. I love how you look and all this stuff." But then when that perfect girl with the BBL and the boobs and everything walks past, he's like all about it, you know. And it's just, I don't know. It just goes both ways.
But then at the same time, I think that's another reason why men lower their standards is because, like, if I see that girl with the big boobs and the BBL and she got the perfect body, you could tell that the top without her, like, you know, she's operated on, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know the bitch is gonna be snobby. She might not be, but the conception is that you know what I'm saying, she's snobby, so I'm not gonna go holler at her. But it's 1:45 a.m. and I'm looking at the torta over there by herself. And she's by herself, and her self-esteem is low, and I'm gonna make her self-esteem higher. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. So there's I guess there's two parts of it. It's like your self-esteem, like your perception of somebody, the way they look. Like if you saw Magic Mike, what do you think his attitude is?
What do I think is what?
You think like his attitude? Do you think he's cocky? Do you think he's humble? You see the Magic Mike over there with his shirt off and his abs and his
Cocky for sure.
Cocky as a motherfucker. Same way as the snobby ass bitch over there with the motherfucking big ass boobs and the fucking BBL because that bitch thinks she too good to be. You know what I'm saying? So that's a misconception, but at the same time, that's the reason why men go for
But
it.
it depends on the person too, because people think I'm cocky, and it's mostly just, I don't know. I have colored eyes, and I have an RBF, resting bitch face.
Oh,
in case
I have every.
But like people are always telling me like when they come up to me and start talking to me like in a bar or something like that, they're like, "Wow, you're really nice," and I'm like, "What do you expect? Like me to like be a fucking psycho or what?" Like, and they're like, "No, you just look mean and stuff," and I'm like, "Then why did you approach me?" Like I, you know, and I get it. Like some people, and I don't have the nicest body. Like I said, I have like more of like a mom body. I have a little tummy. You know, I'm thick, but like, But yeah, no, I think it just depends on the person too, because some people just automatically give that impression, and then some people, depending on the operations or whatever they have, or abs, you know, like I've met some guys that like don't even look at women at the gym because they're like, oh, I'm like the best guy here, and I am better than all the women here and stuff like that, you know.
God's gift to women.
I know a guy who's like that. He's very young. He liked me a lot, but like he's too young for me. But like he was like that. He was just like, "No, I'm not about any of these girls in here." And I'm like, "Why not? They're like hot."
So but that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. It's like it's a misconception. That I think that's why, going back to the video we watched, that's why women feel better whenever women compliment, because like in their head they think men just want to fuck them anyway, so they're gonna fucking just say okay. And that's why men, whenever we're at the gym or we're whatever, if a dude's gonna say it, it's like the dude's not trying to get with me. But I mean, you don't know if the women's not trying to get with you. Nowadays, you don't know. I don't know if the dude trying to get with me and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's different nowadays. But
Yeah.
But that's the reason why we feel better with those compliments, because of the same sex type of thing. So because of the misconceptions of that. So but that's what I'm saying, is that's why like I don't know how women do it. So like as a man, I'm gonna lower my standards, because like I see the woman with the BBL and the big tits, and the 5 guys that bought her shots and drinks. But I saw her friend that was off to the side, a little bit bigger. I've been drinking. Nobody bought her shit. That's where I'm going. We're gonna go to tacos at. We go out there. I know she want tacos.
I love tacos.
I know she wants exactly.
I
know she want tacos. Everybody want tacos, but I'm just saying, like I already know for sure. You know, I'm just gonna go up there and be like, "Hey man, tacos." She's gonna be like, "Tacos." Like,
tacos,
you know what I mean?
And maybe I'll give you some of my taco after.
But that's why men lower their standards, is because they see that shit. Now there are men with that confidence that they're. I mean, that's the reason why she got 5 or 6 dudes, because they all have the confidence and she has this shit. And so I guess the other way around, when do women lower their standards? Like whenever you see the dude with the abs and the shit and he motherfucking cocky, or you think he's fucking cocky, like do you lower your standards to get with somebody else, or do you just go home lonely?
No, I just go home lonely. Like I just don't. It's not
what
for
I'm
me.
saying.
It's not about lowering my standards or having high standards, like super high standards. It's like if someone comes up to you and starts talking to you, like and has like I don't know, like it's hard because if you're in a club, it's like loud music and all that stuff. But like if you start dancing with someone and you're having fun with them, that's when you're like, okay, this could work, you know. But I don't know. I don't know. I talk to anybody who comes up to me. I'm not like snobby, so I just talk to them
But you
regardless
look
if I'm
snobby.
attracted to
So
them or
that
not.
and I know what that means because I've had the quote unquote male RBF. Like every fight that I've got into as a kid was because like the dude thought I was mean mugging because I just
Have that
if I
face.
don't smile, like you think that I'm fucking trying to fight you. So like
Yeah.
if I don't smile, like every woman that I've been with, they're like, oh, I love your smile, but like I don't ever really smile. So it's like, so I understand how like as you as a woman not smiling, like I'm gonna look at you and be like, fucking cocky ass bitch over there. She thinks she all that. She thinks she all that over there. Look at her looking all good and shit and shit. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I've been drinking. I see you thinking that, you know, you're looking all good and shit, and I'm just like,
She's
look at
gonna
that
be
bitch
too hard
over
to get.
look at her. Look at that bitch over there. She's the two out, but the big bitch over there.
She's ready. She wants some taco.
You want the al pastor,
Oh,
carne
that's
asada.
oh
You
my
want fucking, you want some tripitas? Let's go. Oh man,
Yeah, I get
but I
it.
guess yeah, and that's I guess that's just what makes. Like I said, all in all, you got to do things for yourself because I think that's the only thing that makes me mad is that like you see people in their potentials of being like a better person and they won't do that because women gonna fuck them, so whatever. Dudes are gonna fuck them, whatever. Like us as you, I think the biggest misconception that I don't like is that like, oh, dudes will fuck anything, dudes will fuck anything, dudes will fuck anything, but
Oh
girls will
yeah.
fuck. Girls will fuck a lot too. Girls will fuck
Yeah.
a dude, and you're just like they don't realize that like girls are really looking for like that personality too. You know what I mean? Like, they'll see that shit too. You know what I mean? And they women are just as horny as we are. And
Oh.
if they don't get it, they'll get it. And they'll sometimes look at like the weirdest fucking dude or the oddest dude and be like, I just kind of want to know how it is the one time. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Like you gotta do better for yourself. You gotta want to do whatever it is that you feel like doing, but at the same time, don't be lazy with it. That's the only thing that makes me mad is that I see people that are just like they have the potential and it's just like no, I'm not gonna do it. Why? Because 20 motherfuckers is fucking you. So you're telling me that you're just gonna be unhealthy your whole life because of that?
And they don't even know for sure. It's just like they're just like
Yeah.
think, you know. It's like no. But like that's like someone I dated. They're like, oh, would you ever get a BBL? And I'm like, no, my
Motherfucker, you
butt
paying
is
for it?
fine. Like
Motherfucker, you paying for it?
right? No, but I think mine is fine. Mine's natural. It's big. It's normal, and I don't feel like I need that done. Tummy tuck, yes, I would get that done. My boobs done, yeah. I mean, my boobs are good, but like, you know, it's like, but I'm not gonna do it for you. I'm gonna do it for me. Like, I want to look good for myself. I want to be happy with myself. I don't want to do it for you, you know? And the guy that I'm dating right now, he's just like, oh, you're perfect. Like, you don't need any of that stuff done. Like, I don't get it done. Like, I like you the way you are. And I'm like, dude, I'm still gonna get it done if I want to get it done. I don't care what you say. Like, I'm gonna get it done.
But that's the good thing. It's like you're doing the things because you want to do them, not because you think other people are gonna like it, not because you want to do some things. Like
Yeah.
you want to do it because you're trying to improve yourself. Do you know what I'm saying? You're gonna go to the gym to improve yourself. You're gonna do these things because you want to do it for yourself, not because you know like I was saying before, like you can get it if you want to get it, regardless of who it's from. But that's what I'm saying is that like
Oh yeah, I could.
like some people will like some women. I hate saying women, but at the same time, I see more women than men that will not want to do it because some of these top tier men will fuck you. Now we're trying to get a nut off, but you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get a nut off. I'm trying to get a nut off. But the problem that men the problem that us men do is that we're trying to get a nut off, but at the same time, we go to this girl with the lower standards, and we know that we can do this. And then when we get there, we realize, damn, this was actually fucking good. Because it's nobody you would have looked at, and nothing you would have ever fucking done. It was just like the last thing you would have ever fucking done. But then you get there and you're like,
That was good.
like this was good. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, like, cause you would have never done that before. And now you're doing it again. And the girl, she's not going to get any better because she's not going to try to better herself because she's just like, well, shit, the top tier motherfucker fucking me now. And then the top tier dude is just like, shit, well, I don't even give a fuck what you look like now because I'm fucking and she ain't saying shit anyway. So it's like, I don't know. All I know is that.
But the craziest thing that I noticed though is some of the biggest dudes, like most muscular dudes, like abs, like super chiseled. They don't want a girl that's like that. They don't want a girl that's like super fit to the point where she's got abs and all this stuff. They actually want a girl who's like pretty normal looking.
I think the only time you really see that is like them making money together. So like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Once they're making money together and they see that, you see that. But yeah.
But for the most part, they don't really.
But if you get anything out of this, do what you can for yourself, and that's it. And that's it. People are gonna come around. You might not think it. People are gonna come around whether you whatever. You got to be happy with yourself, and that's it. And that's it. So, well, I think that's all for today. We talked about the All-Star game. We had the talk about height and let's see
what people think. Well, would you rather have someone who's natural, or would you rather have someone who has work done, whether it's for themselves or for whoever? It doesn't really matter. Which would you rather have? More of a natural looking person or more of a person that you can tell had work done? Let us know.
Let us know. Well, that's our episode for the week. We will be back here next week, as we are here every other Thursday, talking about sports, love, sex, reacting to videos. We will be here. This is my co-host Kayla. You can find her at Instagram at emerald_eyes_44. I am DaMarco at DaMarco. And cover your stump before you hunt, fellas. That's it.
That's a go.
We'll see y'all next week.
Why are we like this now? Gonna figure it out with a pow, pow, pow. DaMarco and Kaila taking the bow. Join us on the journey, we'll show you how.